Hi, in this video we are going to discuss Deque, that is double-ended queue, insertion at the end. Uh, uh, the algorithm is given here, the examples also which is given here. So we are going to see one by one, stepwise. Okay. So the first step is if front equal to 0 and rear equal to n minus 1 or front equal to rear plus 1. If these two scenarios are coming, the condition is overflow condition. So we already known that at the time of inserting element in a front end, we are executing the same execution. Okay, we are executing the same. Front equal to 0, rear equal to n minus 1 means this is what the picture. Front is there in the 0th position, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and rear is there in the 4th position. So what is the capacity of n? N equal to 5. Okay. So rear is in n minus 1th position and front is in 0th position. It means that it is already full. So in this situation, we are unable to insert one more item in the existing queue, which is in full state. What is the second condition? R front equal to rear plus 1. What is that? As far as the double-ended queue is concerned, we are able to insert element in the front end as well as the rear end. Okay. So what does the condition here mean? If the front it goes beyond the rear plus 1 means in that case also it is full. In that case also it is full. For example, suppose just imagine that front is here, rear is here. Okay. So rear is having some element, some 4. Okay. So what is the case here? Front is rear plus 1. So in a circular double-ended queue, if this is the scenario, what happens in that case also, the queue is full. Okay. So in both the cases, condition is overflow. So in a overflow condition, we are unable to do anything. So we stop the process. So that's why we go to step number 4 here. We are exiting the process. Okay. Otherwise, this is not the scenario, these two cases is not occurred, then I come to step 2. So in step 2, we are checking that if front equal to minus 1 and rear equal to minus 1. If the condition is true, it means that the queue is empty. The queue is empty. So the second case. In the second case, what is that? Front, rear points the minus 1. Minus 1 it is nothing but a empty queue. So if it is empty, we have to set front equal to rear equal to 0. Why? In the insertion, I am going to insert the element according to rear. As per the rear pointer comes here. As well as the same time, front pointer also comes here, and I am entering the element. For example, it is 8. What is that? The position is 0th position, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Both front and rear points the same element because already it is empty. Just now I am inserting one element according to the rear pointer. So that's why front pointer points the same element, rear pointer also points the same element because only one element in the particular queue. Okay. So this is the first one. Whenever this condition is true, what is it? Set front equal to rear equal to 0, then the control comes here. Third step, then set q of rear equal to value. So we are adding value and we stop the process. What is the process? I am going to add one element according to the rear pointer. Okay. If this is not the condition, this statement is not true, automatically the control come to this else if part. In this else if, what we are doing, we are checking that rear equal to n minus 1. So this is the scenario. Front is there in some other position, rear is there in the 4th position. What is it? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So front is there in the second position, rear is there in the fourth position. So rear equal to n minus 1. It means that we are reassigning the rear from here to 0th position. Then the control comes to the third step. Then q of rear equal to value. So we are entering value here. One, maybe you have some doubt there. Sir, what about rear is n minus 1? Already we are checking rear is n minus 1. Here also we are checking rear is n minus 1. So in this case, we are checking two conditions. If front equal to 0 and rear equal to n minus 1, in that case only this particular condition is satisfied. Whereas here we are checking only the rear condition. We won't bother about the front because which is not in the case. Front is not in the 0th position. So that's why front is there in second position. Rear is there in the n minus 1th position. So that's why I am incrementing rear by 1, make it rear equal to 0, and after that I come to step 3, q of rear equal to value. So this is what the next condition. What is the other condition? If these conditions are not satisfied, we come to final stage. This is the usual process. What is usual process? Set rear equal to rear plus 1. Suppose front is here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Front is there in the first position. Rear is there in the third position. So I want to increment by rear by 1 because I am going to insert element according to rear end. So that's why we are incrementing rear equal to rear plus 1. It comes from 3 to 4. After that we comes here step 3, q of rear equal to value. So I am entering value here. Is that one clear? So this is what the insertion process at the rear end in a double-ended queue. I hope you understand this.